This segment is sponsored by Seay Felton Trial Lawyers.
Time now to sit down and get to know better Quentin Seay and Eugene Felton of Seay Felton Trial Lawyers.
Well, Seay Felton is about representation and a willingness to fight. Unlike a lot of attorneys that people will see advertising on TV and hear advertising on the radio, we don't just talk, we do. A lot of firms like to write letters and hope for an outcome. We file complaints, we file lawsuits, and we go out and fight and win outcomes. So that's really what this firm is all about. We consider ourselves to be not just lawyers, but warrior lawyers who will fight to get you what you deserve.
And we help those people who have been disadvantaged. We like to say we help those people who have been injured most. And that's what we do when you've been injured to no fault of your own and you're entitled to be compensated for what you've had to go through. That's when we come in, step in, and we put the full brunt of our firm, paralegals, investigators, and whatsoever we need. We do what we can within the bounds of the law to do the best we can to go as far as we can for our clients. Well,
we have 4 lawyers in this firm who have been recognized as a super lawyer for multiple years in a row. That's a nice thing to be recognized as, but we really value feedback from our clients. And if you go to our website, you'll see that we get a lot of praise from the people who we've represented, who we've won great settlements and verdicts for.
And that's our best asset, is our former clients who we've helped, sometimes in more than one situation where they value what we do, and at the end of the day they thank us, and they thank us publicly, and that's very important to us.
Also important, they say, are their connections to Savannah.
I am on the foundation board at Savannah State University there. We like the area, so it is a great area, great people, great food, just a great attraction for the state of Georgia.
One of our lawyers is actually a native of Savannah. We love the people of Savannah, and we look forward to working with them even more. And we'll do our best to help anyone who comes to us.
As for their legal background?
Well, I've been practicing for a little bit over 30 years now. And my experience is, I would like to say, almost global when it comes to the arena of personal injury. I've handled just about any type of personal injury case and some business tort cases that you can imagine. And a lot of that springs from my education. I attended Morehouse College and graduated from there and went on to Cornell University Law School in upstate New York and worked for a trial judge for a couple of years after that. So I have a lot of experience, I have a lot of knowledge, and I'd like to think I have a lot of savvy that I can bring to bear in representing our clients here at the firm.
I attended Morehouse College in Atlanta. I went to University of Tennessee. I have always represented and looked out for the interest of those people who have been victims of crimes, of people who have been injured through neglect. I was once a prosecutor doing major felonies where I represented the state of Georgia in pursuing defendants who had harmed individuals who were the victims of violent crimes, whether it was armed robbery, aggravated assault, murders, and so forth. And then after doing that for approximately 5 years, I began to represent people on the civil side who were victims of negligence and victims of businesses that did not have adequate security. So I too, I've been practicing for 25 years. I've enjoyed it. I love seeing people after they meet me in a better position, better condition than what they were in before they met me. And that's what gives me satisfaction and drive.
But it is a very emotional feeling when we have been able to step into someone's life and make things much better for them. A lot of our clients have suffered catastrophic injuries that are life-changing, and then their families are sitting around wondering how they're going to make it. You know, how will they pay the bills if they can't work? How will I live my life going forward? If it's a young person, the question may be, well, who's going to want me after this? And so when we take on the wrongdoer and we make them pay money, it's just indescribable. It's a feeling of vindication for them. It's a feeling of having really done something good for another person.
And it makes us to feel good because we have sort of a David versus Goliath approach. And when people come to us, they're often at the lowest points of their lives. And to do something for someone, and years later, they thank you and they remember you, and then they send you clients, that's one of the best feelings that you can ever have. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to help and improve people's lives.
This segment is sponsored by Seay Felton Trial Lawyers.